Hello. Hopefully this is still working. Feels like it's been 25 years since I've done a live stream. So let's double check everything's fine. Get the stream up on here. Oh, heck. Right. Hello, Megan. Hi. Welcome. And Dash. Hello, Dash. Sweet. Hopefully we're working okay then. Can you hear me okay? I know you can see me because I've got the stream up, but it's muted. Hello, 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 everyone. 16 of you. Wow, that was quick. Hello. Rebecca, Inav, Isabella. Nice. What a sweet selection of people. Hello, everyone. This was just going to be a recorded video, but I thought, well, I don't have to edit it if I do it live. And hello, Simply Simmons. Hello, Lord Hyena. You can hear me, excellent. But yeah, basically, I'm filming WandaVision at 4 with Connor. So then I need to edit that, get that uploaded, and then it can get blocked, so I have to wait 2 days, but still. And then at 8 p.m. my time, I'm on Canary Katie's stream, because it's her 1-year YouTube anniversary today. So we're celebrating that, which I think is much more impressive, I think, to have been on YouTube, lasted 1 year on YouTube than 4. So we're going to be celebrating that with her. So I'm not going to have a lot of time to actually do a proper video to celebrate 4 years, except now. So I thought, well, let's do it live so I don't have to edit anything. Yeah, Ben is Glory, excellent username. Hello. Basil, hello. Dylan, hello. Wow, lots of you here quite quickly. That's actually quite surprised me. Hello. But yeah, it's been 4 years of me doing this nonsense. Can you believe it? 4 years today. I uploaded Stranger Things. Don't know if I published it, but I definitely uploaded it. Because YouTube's funny. It does offer, sometimes it changes the dates that you've published things. It's like, actually, you published it on this date. But I'm pretty sure it was the 5th, even if YouTube says different. And yes, 4 years ago today, I was in my first year at uni, bored out of my mind, not in the best of places, and I thought, let's start Stranger Things. I've heard that's a good thing to do. That'll kill some time. And then I thought, let's record this on my iPad with no picture-in-picture. I looked very, very different. I'll try and do like a community tab post later on, like a screenshot of my first video and then one of my latest ones. I'm just thanking everyone who can't see this. And yeah, here we are 4 years later. I'm still doing it somehow. People actually liked them. So here we are. What a crazy journey. And I did post a few days ago asking for potential Q&A questions. I didn't actually get many at first, so I was like, I'll like do a different kind of video for it then. But then we got a bit of a few more came in the last day or so. So I was like, screw it, we'll do it. Will this live be saved? It will, yes, it will be available to watch, hopefully. I'm in isolation with COVID, so I'm really glad you're doing it. Oh man, that's tough. Isolation's not fun. Well, I'm sending you all the positive vibes, Megan. What's on your t-shirt today? It's a fox. Maybe you can see that. It's from the Wildlife Trusts. It's their like charity jumper, and fox is one of my favourite animals, so I had to get it. I've been wearing it quite a lot in my reactions recently, actually, just because it's quite cold here. So jumpers are good. Did you know? But yeah, I got a few questions in, so I thought, let's answer them live. Screw it. So I'm going to get up the post on my phone so I can read the questions. But yeah, 4 years. Crazy. Whether you've been around for all 4 years, whether you just joined recently, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the stuff and you're enjoying the channel. Long may it continue, I say, because, if you've gone 4 years, you might as well go a bit longer, Right. Notifications. Yes, I know I'm live, YouTube. Thank you. How cold is quite cold? I don't know. Cold for us in the UK. Cold for me. Everyone has different standards of cold, don't they? Okay, right, let's get the post up. So yeah, obviously I I can't stay too long because I am filming WandaVision at 4. Staying away from Twitter. I think Connor messaged me saying he thinks he's been spoiled, unfortunately, because with his job, he kind of has to be on Twitter. So that's a shame. But maybe he hasn't. We don't know yet. Currently finishing season 7 of Buffy, and I'm actually watching them at the same pace and on the same episode as you, so I really enjoyed your reactions as I finished each episode. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If you could choose 3 Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters to return in an MCU Disney Plus show, who would they be? I mean, obviously my heart wants to say Fitzsimmons, but my head also says no, because they probably wouldn't get a happy ending then if they got brought back. They're good. They're good. Leave them alone and they're happy ever after. I think Daisy makes a lot of sense. She's still out there. May and Elena. I think Daisy and Elena would definitely be like the 2 easiest to, put back in it because they're still like active agents and stuff. And I suppose Coulson as well you could throw in there, couldn't you? Really enjoy your Buffy Angel reactions. Thank you very much, Benzie. Thank you for your support. Right, let's get into these questions. So we have Maddie, who says, what's one show you wished you had watched when it was still airing? It was still airing. I really should have thought of balances in these in advance, shouldn't I? One show you wished you'd watched when it was still airing. I mean, I came to The Good Place quite late. That would have been really fun to watch live. So I probably would have gone for that, because I binged all of that in like 3 days, ultimately. So probably that I'd go for, because I think that would be a fun fandom to be a part of. Okay. Random question I wanted to ask but forgot. Choose one character from all the shows that you've watched that you'll die for. If you choose only one, good luck. Fitz, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's my favourite fictional character of all time. Recently started watching Doctor Who because you said you enjoyed it and it's been really great so far, so thanks for the recommendation. Amazing! Where are you up to? Let me know. What episode are you on? Glad you enjoyed the Buffy Unaired pilot. I did indeed. Very interesting watch. Patrons will be getting a full reaction to that very soon. I don't know when. It's all loaded and ready to go, but it depends on my Buffy finale week is really. Right. So, Simply Simmons, what made you start a reaction channel? Do you have any tips for people who may want to start a reaction channel? I started it, I just kind of discovered them through like Seska Says and Blind Wave, and I thought that's a really interesting thing, and I really enjoyed watching them. Like watching reactions and reliving those experiences, getting different viewpoints and opinions on characters and stories I may not have considered before. And it's very spontaneous, really. It was a bit of a distraction because I was going through a bit of a rough time when I first started the channel. It was just something to take my mind off things, really. And because I was like uni, it was like work, especially when it was first year. I was still kind of settling in. And I thought this would be a fun distraction to just do this and see how that goes. And here we are. And any tips for people who may want to start a reaction channel? I would say don't measure your success through other reactors. Don't try to copy what other reactors do. Just do your own thing. Be yourself. If you're not like over the top, like throwing your chair, screaming and shouting and crying at every single thing, if that's not you, it's certainly not me most of the time. You know, I don't think I'm like quite over the top, like, oh, because I think, you know, some of those kind of reactors, you can tell when they're faking it. So I'm definitely not like that. I just react the way I would actually watch a TV show. So just be yourself, and that's when those true moments are going to shine through. Because if you like fake crying and sobbing at, you know, every single episode of something, when you're legitimately crying at something, it's not going to be as impactful because you just do it all the time anyway. So yeah, just be authentically you. Choose shows that you think you'll be interested in. Otherwise, there's just no point. Because if you're reacting to something you're not liking, the reactions just aren't going to be as entertaining as they would be. So definitely kind of navigate your interests. You know, it's a negotiation between what you want to do and what people want to see you do. Ultimately, once you kind of, you know, get a bit of a following and stuff. So yeah, just be yourself, do your own thing. Don't feel like you have to do it the way other reactors do it. You know, Ali Box, her editing is very different to a lot of other reactors, and it's really cool and unique and fun. And I know a lot of people really like that, and she kind of found her own voice through that. So just kind of do what you want to do with it, really. But also make sure you think you're going to like the show before you get into it. And don't feel like if you're not enjoying something, feel free to stop. Don't feel like you have to carry on. Because you're just not going to have a good time, and then people watching you I don't think are going to have that much of a good time either. Just started season 2 of New Who. I may go back and do Classic later. Awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm glad. I started watching Buffy, and I love going to check your reactions to something crazy happens. Yes, that's a good thing. Especially when you discover a reactor a bit later on, so they've done like a bunch of stuff. You can just go back and watch the big episodes and then fill in the gaps later. I tend to do that when I find someone. That was really cool advice. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for the questions. I'm new and this is my first Q&A of yours. I haven't done one in ages, actually. So thank you for stopping along, Cameron. Favourite snack to eat? I mean, any kind of chocolate. Like, give me Maltesers for days and yeah, it's not going to be pretty. Okay. Adam Abrams, if there is another Dark One on Once Upon a Time, who would you want to see become a Dark One next? Henry. I think that'd be very, very interesting, especially because he's like the author as well. With Buffy ending soon, are there Buffy characters you want to see appear in Angel season 5? I mean, anyone. I think any crossover would be an absolute treat. Obviously, Willow would be the default answer, but anyone popping up I think would be great fun. Maybe someone we haven't seen on Angel before. I think that would be really nice as well. Doctor Who, do you expect or want Graham Ryan to make guest appearances in season 13? I could see it. There's definitely some setup. So, yeah, I'd be open to it. Because I like Graham Ryan. Lisa Madison, what did you study at school? All of these subjects. All of them. But my main focuses were like English and drama and history. I like those a lot. How do you decide what clips to keep in the reaction video? See, this is the thing. I think some people are like, why did you cut out this scene? Why did you cut out this joke? This is the best joke. But it's all personal opinion. Some people may say, oh, this is my favourite scene of the episode, and I just watched it like... And I'm not going to include that in the reaction, you know? So you definitely choose the clips based on your own reactions, even if they're not like the most popular scenes in the world or the famous ones. You know, I know there's a big scene in Doctor Who season 5 episode 12. There's a big speech, and Seska Says didn't really include that in her reaction, and everyone gave her shit for it, but she just watched it like this. She's like, yeah, it's a speech. You know, everyone, they don't know when the big moments are because they're watching something for the first time. So the reason big moments are often not included are because you didn't have a big reaction to it that you may have expected them to have. So yeah, anything that I laugh at, or if I feel like I've said something kind of insightful, that's, you know, those are the clips you kind of include, even if they're not like big moments. So yes, for that. But also, if there's like big famous scenes, they're more likely to get copyright strike, so you can't really include them in full in reaction videos anyway, unfortunately. How would you deal with unpleasant responses to your videos? Either delete them, block them, ignore them, or call them out and give them a bit of shit and troll them back. Because, yeah, nasty people. Has the way you deal with negative comments changed over the years? I don't know if it's changed so much as I've just started getting negative comments, because I didn't for a long time. But, you know, as channels grow, I guess that's kind of the nature of it. You're going to find people, and then you're going to find nasty people who want to bring you down. But, you know, you deal with them at the end of the day in your own way. As long as you can deal with them, I think that's fine. Were you worried about exposing your emotions to so many strangers? I actually wasn't. I have got a few shitty comments about it. Oh, why are you crying? You're a man. Why are you crying? Like, because people cry, dickhead. But it wasn't actually a big concern to me. I think it's good to break the taboo of something like that, you know, particularly like men and their mental health and showing emotions and stuff. So I actually was kind of all about that. Do you ever just want to take an extended holiday? My God, yes. Do making these videos affect your personal life, good or bad? I mean, I probably spend about 10 hours a day working on the channel, if not more, and I will go to bed at 5 or 6 a.m. a lot of the time. My sleeping schedules are all over the place. Like, I got up at 2 p.m. today because that's like my standard wake up time now, because I go to bed at like 6. Just like planning stuff, or I'm like, oh, I'm really in the mood to edit this video, I need to get it done all in one go, and then it'll take me hours and hours. With Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and The 100, when they were airing live, I stayed up until like 8 a.m. watching and editing those to get them up. So yeah, it's kind of fine with quarantine and everything, because I can't see all my friends and family anyway. But I think when it goes back to normal-ish, as normal as it can get again, then maybe it would be weird to renegotiate that, I guess. But, I don't see people that often anyway. I tend to be quite introverted, so I guess we'll see. I do want to like go traveling and stuff when all this is over now, just because it's been it's been a lot. Okay. Let's catch up on some of these comments now. Do you find editing for YouTube difficult? Sometimes. It depends on the episodes. If I feel like I have a lot to say and a lot happens in an episode, it's really difficult to cut down to 10 minutes. Like, really hard. Actually, one of my easiest edits was actually the body, which is kind of surprising to me. But it's because I didn't really speak for a lot of the episode, because I was just crying. So I actually found that very easy to cut down. I actually ended up, that took me about an hour to edit, which is quite short compared to most videos. But yeah, finding out when to cut around, and there's an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in season 6. I cut it down, and it was 7 minutes over, so I had to get rid of nearly half the stuff, and it was just like, oh, it was so awful to do. But yeah, it's tough. It can be tough, but sometimes, every now and again, I'd say like once every like 2 or 3 months, there'll be an episode that I find just really easy to edit. I do enjoy doing Harley Quinn and Avatar. They're a breath of fresh air because the episodes are so short, it doesn't take me as long. I started watching Buffy in April, and I found your reactions, and I've watched all your reactions in order and became a patron. Oh, thank you, Megan. I have seen a lot of your comments and stuff. You're definitely a huge supporter of the channel, so I do really appreciate that. Thank you. Just want to know, what's your favourite show? Any recommendations? My top 2 are Doctor Who and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you haven't seen those, do check them out. Odd question, but what's the best way to thank you for creating such a great channel? Just being here is enough. Like, liking, sharing the videos, and, just being here is enough. But thank you for your support. Why did you decide to react to old TV shows? I'd always had an interest in them, really, growing up, and I wanted to go back and kind of look at them and finally check them out. And there's that, and a mix of, other reactors recommending stuff. Seska Says suggested I do Buffy. He was on like my shortlist of things to start, and I kind of sent some of my reactor friends that list, and like, what do you think I should do? And she went, do Buffy. So that's kind of how it all comes about. When Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out, you're going to stream it, right? I'd watch the shit out of that. I hope so. I hope to, yes. As long as my laptop can handle a game like Mass Effect. I'd definitely like to. It's quite like, I think it's like a choice-based kind of game and stuff. And I've always wanted to play the Mass Effect games. So I will try. We'll give it a go and we'll see. Paradoxics here. What's up? Hello, Power. How are you doing? One of my newer reactor friends who I adore. Check out Paradoxic. What would you like to see in the upcoming Buffy spin-off, and which Buffy character would you bring back from the dead? What would you like to see? I don't even know what they're exactly doing with that. So I kind of want them to do their own thing. It's just like a carbon copy of exactly what kind of show Buffy or Angel's like. What would be the point? So I just want to see something new, I guess. Which Buffy character would you bring back from the dead? That's a very good question. I feel like Joyce is an obvious one. Jenny. Probably one of those two. I don't know. Torture Boy, another reactor friend. I'm sure you've already checked out Torture Boy, but please do watch his stuff. Check out his Angel reactions. I know he's a bit ahead of me on those at the minute, which is exciting. I believe he's actually currently on season 5, but obviously he is more organised than me, and he's really ahead. But yeah, we know to check out Torture Boy. He's the king. Would you consider reacting to Firefly Lane? I could check it out. I haven't heard of it. I can see what it's about. What brought you to Buffy? Seska says, and friends of the family kind of were obsessed with it when I was growing up. So I'd known of it, and that's why I knew a few kind of things about it. They were kind of obsessed with it, this family that we knew. So I was kind of like, oh, I'll check that out maybe one day. I remember watching a clip of it. I remember Spike being in the clip when I was really young, and it terrified me. I don't know what it was now. He definitely had vampire face. I had to like leave the room and pretend I was just making a drink because I didn't want to watch it because I got scared. So obviously I can deal with it better now. Hi Liam, congrats for the 4 years. Will there be a reaction to the HBO Nevers teaser trailer, or have you seen it already? I haven't seen it yet. Someone messaged me about that, I think, on Discord, saying, can I check it out? I will probably do a reaction to it, yeah. I look forward to judging you when you make a wrong choice. Oh no. Oh, Mass Effect, no. Happy 4 years, bud. Thank you, Para. Sis Nerdly. Hello, Sis Nerdly. Happy anniversary, Liam. Thank you very much. Go and check out Sis Nerdly, guys. The Game of Thrones reactions are hilarious. You've become part of a whole reactor community. Have you met any of them in person? I have not. Hopefully that will change this year or next year. I did intend, me and Liam Catterson were actually going to meet up to record the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series finale. We were going to react to that together, but then COVID happened, so we couldn't. But yeah, I hope to meet a lot of them one day. Any specific fairy tales or Disney characters you want to see on Once More Time in the future? Oh, basically everything I've wanted to see has been ticked off at this point now. So I was big on Peter Pan and Robin Hood, and they've both shown up. So probably anything else from like the famous movies and like seeing what they would do as like a twist on them, I guess. Right, let's get back to these ones, shall we? Oh, back to Lisa Madison's questions. What does your family think about all of this? I think it's madness, I think. They're very supportive, actually. My dad's been really great with it ever since I told him about it. So's my mum. My sister's quite a huge support as well. And she's a nurse. She actually does some good to people, and she's an absolute fucking hero. And there's just me, like, I watch TV shows. So when it discusses like that, I think some of the family are a bit like, what the hell are you doing with your life, Liam? And to be fair, I have those days as well. But yeah, for the most part, I think they're really supportive about it. And once they've kind of actually seen what's going on and what I do, I think they're a bit more okay with it. My granddad's like, I don't know what on earth you're talking about, but I put you on the TV, so it looks like you're on TV. It's like, thanks, Granddad. Who is your first Doctor and who is your favourite Doctor? My favourite Doctor is 11, Matt Smith. My first, I suppose technically as far as I can remember, it's Christopher Eccleston, 9. But I had watched some classic stuff with my dad because he was a big Doctor Who fan growing up. And I watched a few classic stuff with him before Doctor Who came back. But I can't quite remember which. It's probably John Pertwee, because John Pertwee is my dad's favourite Doctor. So probably that. Fitzsimmons forever. Amen. Thank you for your questions, Lisa. Happy anniversary. So with Buffy ending, and since I'm sadly not interested in the other shows you're doing, only very specific shows I like watching reactions to, have you seen Lois and Clark or Farscape in that order of preference? And would you consider sitcoms like Frasier, my favourite sitcom of all time and has a lot of fans? I honestly think you could love all three and do great reactions to them. I haven't seen any of those. But yeah, it's kind of the thing. You're going to come to a point with every single reactor you find that they're not watching anything you're interested in. But, you can still support them in a way. And, maybe one day they'll find something else and you can rediscover them all over again or just rewatch some old stuff. But I haven't seen any of those. And, I could check them out maybe one day. Actually, I do plan to watch Avatar reactions because I absolutely adored that show, but I'm waiting for after doing my own rewatch. Okay, that's fair. Thank you, Nico Angelus. I believe Nico Angelus made the Slay Alive watch order. So thank you for that, because that's been a godsend. Rebecca, what are some actors you would like to see guest star in Doctor Who? Ian DeKai-Secker and Elizabeth Henstridge. They need to get on that goddamn show. As Doctor Companion, I don't care who's who. That'd be amazing as well. But yeah, I'd love to see them guest star. I know Robert Downey Jr. is a Doctor Who fan, so if he could get on it, amazing. If you could travel in the TARDIS, what historical moment or person would you like to visit? See, my go-to answer would be Shakespeare, but they've done that in the show, so that's boring, isn't it? I think the only other historical figure they haven't really done in Doctor Who is Florence Nightingale that I'd really like to see. So maybe I'll go and see her, just so I can do something a bit different. Where did you decide to start watching Buffy? Oh, we've covered that. Oh, this is Dash's questions. Were there any parts of the show that got spoiled for you? There's been a couple along the way. Some people aren't very clever and as subtle as they think they are with some comments, but we've kind of avoided reading those now. And at the start of the show, I only kind of knew of Spike and, where it kind of went in terms of a relationship he has. Yeah. Lastly, what was your favourite Willow quote or moment? That is a damn good question because there's so many. I always like the bit in The Gift when she restores Tara and Tara's like, oh, I got so lost. And she's like, oh, I found you. I always love that moment. And also her speech to Oz in New Moon Rising about that, if she just sees him out and about somewhere one day, it makes sense because he's just part of her life. I love that speech. Any tips or advice for someone wanting to start a reaction channel? I talked about that a bit earlier. Do you have any specific shows in mind to react to in the future after you finish off Buffy and Angel? I do. I have a watch order planned out for my next big thing. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I will. Yeah, and obviously we're doing all the Marvel Disney Plus shows, copyright permitting. But I'm not going to reveal the show just yet. Right, let's get back to these. Will you record any more song covers like you recorded Rest in Peace and Standing? Me and Liam Catson, I think, are going to record some because we're going to do a drunk rewatch of it, and I think we're going to record a few songs for that. Recently found Once Upon a Time on Disney Plus, currently on season 7, and was really glad to see that you're reacting to it. I really enjoy them. Who's your favourite Once Upon a Time hero, villain, and story arc so far? I mean, Henry's on a cinnamon roll, but I also really like Regina and Emma and everyone. Villain is Peter Pan. Story arc is probably the Neverland stuff. I loved all that. What majorly popular TV shows have you watched years ago but haven't reacted to? Love the channel. Majorly popular. Friends. I loved Friends. I remember watching the last ever episode of that live. What else? I mean, Doctor Who in its heyday when that first came back. I watched that all live. I didn't start reacting to it until Jodie Whittaker. Yeah, those are probably the big two. There's probably a lot of answers really, isn't there? But yeah. Have you considered reacting to HBO's Girls? I think you would like it. I've heard of it. I don't know. It's never been something that I've been super interested in checking out, but never say never. When are you convincing Paradoxic to react to Buffy? Happy anniversary, Liam. Also, I hope you continue AOS episode reviews. Yes, copyright is a bitch for those episode guides, but I do want to carry on with them. If he hasn't seen Buffy, then that would be excellent for him to do. Who's your favourite companion? Probably unpopular opinion, but I love Clara. I know she's quite a divisive companion, but I loved Clara. Hold up, you're telling me Tony Stark's a Whovian? Hell yeah. Have you seen Hook? I asked because Rufio is Zuko. If you haven't, you should definitely react to Hook. I have seen Hook. A long time ago now, though, so not quite sure I remember who Rufio is, but that's cool. Very strong Willow moments from Dash. Are there any specific moments of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1 to 4 that you wish you'd be able to react to? All the Fitzsimmons stuff and the final arc of season 4, which I think is one of the best arcs in television history. I'm so mad that I didn't react to that. So that was airing when I started my channel, but I was like, I'm going to wait for a whole full season of S.H.I.E.L.D. to start before I react to it, which is obviously was season 5 in the end. But I wish I had got started right from the off. But yeah, the whole kind of final arc of season 4 is, it's my favourite season, so it would have been cool to have reactions to it. What other games do you plan to live stream or play soon? I want to go through all the Uncharted games. I was planning to do that. I started it on the stream already. I wanted to do that before the film came out. The film's been delayed till next year, so I have plenty more time to do that. And Mass Effect, when that collection comes out, I'll be doing those. Maybe get a few Animal Crossing ones in at some point. And Buffy Chaos Bleeds, I'll be doing that when I've finished Buffy, which is fun. Would you ever react to Lost or Sons of Anarchy? Those two, along with The Walking Dead, are my top 3 shows of all time. I would be keen on checking them out, for sure. Yeah, never say never. What's your favourite friendship on Buffy, and what is a friendship you wish we could have had between an Angel character and a Buffy character? Ooh, good question. Favourite friendship on Buffy? Maybe Xander and Willow? I did like Buffy and Tara's friendship as well. And something we wish we could have had between an Angel character and a Buffy character. I mean, my cinnamon rolls, I think, is the clear answer to that question. Won't lie, been curious about Buffy ever since I started watching Supernatural, so never say never. Do it, do it, do it. Really love your reactions to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Once Upon a Time, Avatar, WandaVision. Basically all your reactions to anything I have and am watching. Awesome, thank you, Stella. Yes. Oh, God, I have to record WandaVision in half an hour with Connor. So let's get on with these questions, shall we? As a fellow Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan, would you like to see AOS characters appear in other Marvel TV shows? Which characters would you most like to see make the jump? Okay, we've answered that earlier. But also I won't repeat that because spoilers. What is a hobby or interest of yours that hasn't come up on the channel that you'd like to share or talk about, or a hobby interest that you'd like to get into but haven't yet? I've basically talked about everything I'm interested in. You know, I do like painting streams and stuff as well. I am learning to play the guitar. I say that very tentatively because I broke a guitar string and that put me off and I haven't ordered any more yet. But I do want to learn the guitar this year. That's kind of my big thing. So low key in the background, I'll be trying to learn that. So that's a new interest for me, I guess. Favorite pizza? Anything with like meat on it. Give me a roast chicken. Give me pepperoni. But I think just the plain margarita is also an underrated gem. Any theories about what might happen in the rest of Buffy season 7? Angst, death, pain, suffering, like the norms. Any reason you selected that day for yourself for your first upload? It was just kind of the spontaneous decision to start Stranger Things, really. And I thought, well, let's edit this down. Top 5 characters from the 100. Boy. Okay, we've got Jasper. We've got Bellamy. We've got Clark. We've got Octavia. Monty. I feel bad about not including Murphy and Amori, but I really struggled with Murphy at times. Oh, and Raven. Damn it, no, because Jasper and Raven are my top 2. Okay, Jasper, Raven, Bellamy, Clark, Octavia. Sorry, Monty, but you're so close. Okay. Top 5 characters from Sex Education so far. Oh, God. May's my favourite. I like Otis, Eric, Jackson, and probably Amy. I like Jean as well, though. But Amy's very sweet and wholesome. Probably those. I feel like I've missed a major character there, but sorry. Best series finale to a show you've seen. Series finale. The Good Place is excellent. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was fantastic. Those are probably my top 2, maybe. We don't talk about the 100. Yeah, those 2 I would say. If you could have changed any death in the 100, which would it be? And if they still had to die, what death would you give them? The death in season 7, I think we know which one I'm talking about. Bullshit one. Literally any other way of killing them would have made more sense. So literally anything. Right, that's all of those comments on the post, so that's good. Let's catch up on some of these. I don't know why I sang that a bit then, but are you planning to get into the Buffy comics and do some reviews? I am. I will be doing videos on the comics at some point in the near future once I've done with the show. Have you watched Marvel's Runaways and Cloak and Dagger? If not, I really think you'd enjoy that. I haven't seen either of them, no. I do want to check them out. Luna. Hello, Luna. Sorry I'm late. How are you doing and how's everything? I'm good. Everything's fine. I mean, as fine as it can be in the current situation. But yeah, not too bad at the moment. I saw a panel, even Amy Acker wishes Fred and Widow were in a relationship and she wanted to kiss Alison Hannigan. I mean, I think that would have killed me, so it's probably the best that it didn't happen. Favourite episode of Buffy other than Once More with Feeling? Kiss, Marry, Kill Buffy cast. Oh my god, that's a lot of cast. Favourite episode of Buffy apart from Once More with Feeling? I mean, The Body is excellent, but also you don't want to watch that a lot. Doppelgangland is also one of my favourites. I love that episode. I Robot You, Jane. Come at me. Kiss, Marry, Kill Buffy cat. I mean, there's so many. I don't know. Maybe give me a few and then we'll go through them. But have you watched any of the live with Lil rewatches of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? They just did 119 with Amy Acker guesting. They did, yes. I have been watching those. I've been keeping up with them, yeah. As soon as she said Amy Acker was on it, I'm like, well, watching that. Because I love the episode she's in. Top 3 characters from Firefly. Simon, Kaylee, and River, probably. But that's tough because they're all so good. Tell you what, you check out Supernatural and I check out Buffy. I've seen a lot of Supernatural. I haven't seen the last few seasons, to be fair. I think I stopped watching it around season 8 because I was like, oh my god, there's just so much TV going on. I kind of lost track of it. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I could pick it up. I don't know. Do you think you'll ever react to indie short films or web series? I have. A few weeks back for a Patreon request, I reacted to a short film called Hero, which was excellent, actually. I think that's on my channel. I think it might have been my last video of 2020, maybe? One of the last ones. Conversations with Dead People is one of my favourite episodes, to be honest. It's so good. That is an excellent episode. I do love that one. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Emma Caulfield, Alison Hannigan, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Oh. Why did I say give me people? Because then they give me people and I feel bad. I'd marry Alison, I would kiss Sarah, and I'd kill Emma. Sorry, Emma. You're great in WandaVision. You're fantastic. I love Anya. If I could kill myself instead of you, I would do it. Favourite episode out of The Body, The Gift, Doppelgangland, and Innocence? Body, The Gift. I mean, I feel like probably The Body out of all of those. Kiss, Marry, Kill, the Buffy cast that have been in opening credits. I mean, that's still a lot of people to kiss, marry, and kill. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Buffy, Cordy, and Faith. Oh. I think I'd marry Buffy. No. Oh, this is tough, actually. Damn it. Because I can't kill Faith. Oh, this feels wrong. I mean, there's no right answer to this because they're all wrong. Every combination's wrong because you can't kill any of them. I'd marry Buffy, I'd kiss Faith, and I'd kill Cordy. Sorry, Cordelia. Are you enjoying season 5 of Once Upon a Time, and will you ever react to the bloopers? They're so fun. I am enjoying season 5. Yeah. I love the Arthurian legends and stuff, so I'm all about that story arc. And I might get to the bloopers one day. That'd be a fun thing to do. I do love gag reels and stuff. I reacted to a lot of the Shadowhunters ones. So yeah, never say never. Okay. Marry Willow, the cinnamon rolls must stay alive. I would absolutely marry Willow. I mean, let's not lie. To think that I don't have many episodes left with Willow in live action is absolutely killing me. Okay. Right then. Ah, it says 39 watching now. Start streaming 39 minutes ago. That's very satisfying. That's cool. Right, I think we're probably going to leave it about there. Because because I still need to get set up to record WandaVision with Connor. He finishes work at 4, so we're recording it straight when he's done. Yes. But this was fun. Nice little Q&A stream. Thank you for your questions in the comments as well. Kind of padded it out a bit. Anyone who sent questions into that community tab post was a lot of fun. I'll probably do like an official thank you post on my community tab a bit later on when I have a bit more time today. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a really great time. 4 years. It's kind of nuts that we've lasted this long. I've had an operation on my jaw since then, so I look crazy different in my early videos. Will you be giving us a sneak peek of the Buffy week leading up to the finale, or will it be a surprise every day as to what video gets uploaded? Patrons will get a sneak peek because I'll be uploading full reactions to things on there quite far in advance. So they'll probably know, but I think for the YouTube lot, it'll be a surprise for them when it gets uploaded. Happy 4 years. Hello, George. We stand Liam. We stand George Alexander in this house. Thanks for 4 years. Thank you for your time. Stay safe and warm. All of you guys too. I only found your channel the summer before AOS Season 7 airs, and I've enjoyed binge watching your reactions since. I really like how you're both critical and positive, even if you have criticism. Yeah, I always try to be positive overall, even if I don't like episodes or something. And yeah, I try to be, constructive in criticism, not like, this is bad and like, you can't fix it, it's just bad. I try and give suggestions and stuff. But yeah, thank you for an amazing 4 years. Long may it continue. I will be also celebrating Canary Katie's 1 year anniversary, which is today, which is very strange to be picked the same day to start. On her channel a bit later on. I think it's 8 PM my time. I'll be on her channel, on her stream. Because a year on YouTube is also quite the achievement. And yeah, it's been an absolute blast. Obviously, videos are going to keep coming and everything. And yeah, just thank you for your support, whether you joined recently, whether you've been here for 4 years. I know some of you have. Putting up with no picture-in-picture and a very different looking me. I think the one thing that stayed the same is my glasses. I don't think I've changed glasses in 4 years, but that does need to change because I'm due an appointment. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. There have been ups, there have been downs, but I'm still doing it, so I must still be enjoying it. That's the big takeaway. Looking forward to that WandaVision reaction. I'm desperate to watch it. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. But thank you to everyone who's been watching this and for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing on all these videos over the years. All my reactor friends that I've made along the way. I love you all dearly. You are all wonderful people. And yeah, this has been good fun. Happy 4 years to all of us, because we all kind of made this together. I mean, there's 10.4k of you now somehow. I don't know how you put up with me. I've been here for 2.5 years, but man, it's been amazing. I can't wait for everything else you do. Thank you so much. So yeah, shows that I haven't started yet. I hope you'll look forward to shows that have long since finished on my channel. Thank you for all your crazy support. Thank you to all my patrons as well. Obviously, the reason I can still be doing this is because of my patrons. All the channel members as well. I've got a video coming up for you guys actually very, very soon, so look forward to that. And yeah, good fun. Isn't this very wholesome? And yeah, that's going to be everything. I need to get onto the live stream page, don't I, so I can actually end it. I can't end the stream if I don't have the end stream page up. Yes, thank you all so much for watching. WandaVision, I would say expect it on Sunday because the likelihood of it getting blocked is high. Check out Canary Katie's channel later on, about 8 PM UK time, and I'll be on there. And yeah, I mean, we did get lucky with episode 2 of WandaVision. That didn't get blocked at all. So that did quite well. Thanks, YouTube. But I'm not expecting anything good. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Amazing 4 years. Long may it continue. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.